Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
Sure, you could put a bullet in your own foot. Okay, that's me being mean again, I'm sorry.
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous. Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, Asari matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar.
Fair enough.
I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Wow. There's a lot of talking in this episode, guys. I feel a little sorry. I hope you're okay.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived.
Wow.
Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
You know, funnily enough, I don't think you properly understand that expression, Miss or Matriarch Athena.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars.
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses.
Uh-huh.
When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming, and they didn't want to hear it.
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
Yeah, you do talk a bit like a Krogan. Gotta admit it.
What's it like, living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Feros surviving.
That was me.
That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day
that sounds familiar.
Up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Doesn't that story
Thanks for telling me about
sound
that.
a little familiar?
That's what I'm here for, babe. Catch you anything else?
Just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Cool. Excuse me. Right, we're going to talk to this, air, finger quotes, undercover cop. Sorry, I actually did the air finger quote, so I didn't have my, one of my hands, on the remote, so I couldn't press the A button.
Another difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been...
So yeah, if you don't remember, or you weren't paying attention to her speech, she was talking about how she was a father of a pure-blood daughter. We'll deal with Liara soon enough, guys. Don't worry. We're just gonna take care of this mission first. One mission at a time. Although while we're down here, we'll take care of another mission. But that's just because it's quick. It's really quick, guys. And yeah, she also said that the relationship didn't work out. We've heard that story before, guys.
Trust me.
I hope you guys remember it, because I really don't want to spoil it. You guys need to figure it out by yourselves. No offense. It's just,
You're sure
it's pretty
gateway
big.
weapons
It's a
and
pretty
armor
big
are
deal
good
if you
enough for
figure it out.
eclipse?
Yeah, I've got a friend. Can I help you with something?
I talked to an old friend, Conrad Werner. You told him that the Eternity Lounge was selling red sand.
Oh, you're Conrad's friend. Yes, that place is really dangerous. I should know. I'm an undercover cop. Did you get me the deed to the bar? I need the deed to, stop the red sand dealers.
Why is... That doesn't really sound like a Paragon option, does it? Whatever, let's go for
I
it.
softened up the bar owner, but you need to go in and finish them off.
Really? Are you sure?
Absolutely. You just need to close the deal. Go in, be tough, and let them know you're with me. They'll hand the deed right over.
Wow, great. Here, I'll set you up for a discount. Thanks for the help.
That works. Heavy skin weave, yes.
This should come in handy.
Amplifier plates. It's so cheap. I'm not even gonna use them, but it's so cheap. Ah, I bought it. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, good, I didn't need the money.
O blue rose of Ilium, let your roots dig deep into the hot soil of Tuchanka. Let our scorching sun and sheeting rain turn your supple beauty into strength. For if our love is to survive, it must grow thorns to pierce the hand of any that would uproot it.
That's sweet. Why are you ignoring him? He's being sweet.
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
Is that Krogan bothering you?
No, you don't need to hurt him or anything.
Oh, blue
He's
rose
harmless.
of Ilium,
Which, I know,
let
Krogan,
your
so
roots
it's
dig
hard to
deep
believe.
into the
His
hot
name is
soil
Char.
of
We're
Tuchanka.
kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break.
Let our
And he's trying to
scorching
show me
sun
how sensitive he is
sheeting
by,
rain
well, wooing
turn
me.
your supple
It's
beauty
really
into
bad.
strength.
No, it isn't. It's really sweet.
For if our love is
Why
to
are the two of you on a
survive,
break?
it
He's
must grow
serious.
thorns to
Serious,
pierce the
as in
hand
talking about
of
kids.
any
Char is a great guy to
of
date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he
face.
really likes me.
That face.
Or if he just wants kids.
Blue rose
He can't
of
have them any other way, you
You
know.
have blossomed
Because
in
of the
a tower of
genophage.
glass.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think you
beauty
realized
under
that our
glass
kids
is
would always have been
untested.
Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA. We're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
Okay, so he clearly seems to understand.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
That is us, here and now.
Oh, I was trying to think of something to say, but just
Not with blood rage,
blank
but
came to
with
my
love.
mind.
And I stand here.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't. and you've already decided.
Wise words.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Does this kind of stuff ever happen to you guys? Or do you ever see this kind of stuff where just a random customer walks up to a shop owner and then gives them dating advice? That's... I want to see that in real life. Ooh, models! Love me some models. Alright, so before we head back to that bar, we are going to talk to you.
No, I haven't... Shepard. I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Feros during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zoo's Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
It's awesome meeting people from Mass Effect 1. Except for Conrad. I could have done without meeting Conrad again.
How is Zoo's Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however. Along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again? Or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zoo's Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive. And the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Feros, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Now, here's a very good question.
Wait a minute. Shiala, you were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Purple.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable. Which they have.
Well, this is why you always read the fine print. Always.
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract, which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zoo's Hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes, the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
Cool stuff. Now, this should be pretty easy to deal with. Just use my, shepherdly charms.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Feros signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Wow, they picked the perfect annoying voice for you, ma'am.
Why are you insisting on these tests? What use could they possibly be?
Their use is not your concern. A legal binding contract was signed. Nothing else matters. All of you. Humans, Solarians, Turians. You come to our planet, then complain that our laws don't suit you. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Okay, we'll go straight for a hatred for aliens.
Why are you so prejudiced against aliens?
Phew, where do I begin? With Solarian explorers unleashing the Rachni upon us, then unleashing the Krogan to correct their mistake? Or the Turians, so eager to bomb every problem away? Or humans, the new arrivals who already think they should be in charge? Every war that has plagued this galaxy has been caused by your people. My people's deaths are on your hands.
Whose deaths are we talking about exactly?
The mother of my daughters was killed on the Quarian homeworld during the initial Geth uprising. My daughters died on the Citadel when the Geth attacked. One worked in the embassy. The other was a greeter for the consort.
Oh, I would have met her.
I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them love talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not I didn't... I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Did you hear the annoyingness leave her voice at the end? It's like she was purposely being annoying to start off with. Anyway, star maps. Lovely, lovely star maps. Basically, if you run out of planets to mine, star maps will help you along the way. By giving you directions to new...
Did you get the star charts?
Shut up. I'm trying to talk.
I had to deal with Arinia.
Giving you new areas to explore and new planets to mine.
They're all like that.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
And back to that lounge slash bar.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent...
just checking I didn't miss any
There's
shops.
a 12-page
Nope.
contract for shipping.
We're all good.
Stars, your skin looks amazing. You're not using butters to touch things up, are you? Actually, I just tried a moisturizing cleanser. They'll never know you've been kept the maidens.
And then we can finally go talk to Liara.
Gateway to the